Hey Kid City team, I hope you guys are doing well. It's supposed to hit 60 degrees today, and I have to say my family and I are more than a little excited to enjoy those warm temps in the middle of February, no less, or beginning of February. Let's not rush it. I'm here to give you some updates on a bunch of stuff we have going on. But first, I want to start by telling you we had 63 kids in Kid City in middle school on Sunday, February 3rd. You guys, it's awesome. It's awesome. I went back and double-checked numbers to let you know kind of where we were. The week before that, we were 50 kids. We had 46 the week before that and 39 the week before that. The week before that, we had 55, 53, 57, and 59. So, you guys, bunches of kids are coming. They're showing up every week. They're coming for the first time. They're coming back, and they're getting connected. And 63 kids fit really well into our room and into our space. I've been connecting with some other churches in the area, and also actually in Florida when we were with Dave and Carol Whitmer. Some of you know we were able to visit them. Jason checked out a church with a kid's space really similar to ours, and we're doing a lot of things the same as they are, and we also got some ideas on expectations and what it's going to look like when we go to 2 services, and hopefully eventually down the line having childcare and child programming in both services. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I just wanted to let you know this is seriously the strongest December, January, and now February that Life Church has ever had in our history. And it's really, really exciting. So thank you guys so much for what you're doing. It's making a difference. And you guys, this is the first time I can say we are all in our rooms. All of us are all in our rooms and getting things settled. Hopefully we'll be hanging some stuff on the walls. I'm hoping in the nursery you guys will get those cubbies actually hung up so they're not sitting on the floor anymore. Getting our nursing mom's room a little more settled this week as well. Hanging posters in the middle school room. We're getting there. You guys, we're getting there. I haven't figured out how to share it or where to share it yet, but I took a video of middle school. You guys, they have experienced the biggest boost and the biggest change in January, and I want you to see a little bit of what's happening in there. They have about anywhere from 10 to 12 kids coming every week, which is amazing. And you guys, they have 6 leaders showing up every week. Every week. They all wanted to serve every week to make connections with these kids and to build relationships, and it's awesome. We also have 2 of our middle schoolers, currently 2, but I hope that group continues to grow. 2 of them, sorry, all kinds of noises on my computer. 2 of them are leading worship, Dahlia and Lucy Smucker. The Smuckers are a new family who joined us over the past couple months. I can't remember exactly when. But they are leading live worship for the middle school and doing an awesome job. So if I can figure out how to share that or where to share it, maybe I'll stick it on our Facebook page. Or if you'd like to see it, just let me know. Maybe I can email it. I don't know. I'll ask Kevin Green. He's my go-to guy with all my computer technology questions. So lots of cool stuff happening. Along those lines, I wanted to just encourage you to meet new people. Every week, you guys, we have new people coming into kids, but also just the main service. Invite them to your small groups. We've had people join us, and we've had people ask us where to go. So I know there are people joining your small groups as well. But a little tip to sometimes, to help make that connection sometimes a little easier, because I know many of you come, and when you come in, you have kids with you, and you just have a busy, busy morning. But a little tip in a way that can kind of make this a little more manageable is if you are coming in on a Sunday and you meet a new family and you have a decent connection with them, make it your point for every Sunday in the month of February to find that family and just say hi. Even if you say, hi, how was your week? Hey, it's cold outside, or hey, it's sunny, it's not snowing this week. Make a point to say hello to the same new family each week in the month of February. Or if you're teaching in a classroom and you have a new family coming in, perhaps you just decide that you're going to spend a few extra minutes at the door asking one particular family, hey, how was your week? Or telling them something special about their kid. That way you're, over the course of time, even though it's just a little, over the course of time, you're making that connection with that new person every week. Call them by name. Remember their name. Remember their kid's name. Ask how they're doing. But sometimes I know that can feel overwhelming, especially if you're monitoring your own kids. So break it down and make it just one family or one kid or one group that you make sure every week in the month of February, I'm going to make a connection with this one family or one person. So people know that they're seen and that they're welcome, and we're so glad that they're here. All right, it's already 5 minutes, so I'm going to do my best to move as quickly as I can through some of the other things I need you to know. Number one, a huge shout out to Torie Hermann. She has filled a new volunteer role. Just starting this week, it's 5 to 8 hours every week. She's coming in to take care of helping me with admin stuff, printing papers. You'll get some emails from her when you get your lessons emailed to you. It's coming from my email, but she's taking care of all of that. She's doing printing, prepping classrooms. She's going to be helping me on different projects that we have coming up to continue to get us set up in the building. So Torie, thank you so much. Your help is a game changer, not only for me, but for our entire program, and that means for our entire team and all the families that we serve. So thank you so much for those hours every week that you're giving in this way. I also wanted to let you know that Alli E, Carrie Stricker, and myself are still working on curriculum. Carrie's taking care of the elementary class, Allie's doing preschool and toddlers, and I am jumping in and adding whatever weeks I can to help us get ahead. We really want you guys to be able to get your lessons and hopefully videos and even music a minimum of 2 weeks ahead of time. That's how we used to work for those of you who have been around. The transition to the new building made that a little difficult, but I think we're getting really close. And I will tell you, my ultimate goal is that we're working 2 months out, because what that does is, some of you have said you'd like to help decorate rooms for themes. Well, I'll just tell you what that does. Like right now, we're working on beginning prepping for March. If we can get 2 months out, that means we already know what's going on in March. So for March, we would be right now planning, how are we going to decorate our spaces? It's a Lego theme. So we would talk about, how are we going to plan our spaces? Who wants to come in and do decorations? Is there a service project? Is there something that would go along with our theme? Those things need to be worked out like a month ahead of time. So when we can get our curriculum 2 months out, then we can do our planning a month to 2 months out, and we can do more. We can involve more people, and we can do more in an organized manner so that people can be involved. And it's not last minute. So thank you so much to Alli and Carrie for the time you guys put into those lessons. And for those of you waiting for them, you should be getting them 2 weeks ahead from here on out. And hopefully videos and songs, access to those each month ahead of time as well. So you're not seeing them for the first time as your kids are seeing them for the first time. I need to take a second and just tell you, Garnet, Sophilis, Alicia Green, Diana Blanco, Matt Sterner, Torie Hermann, Margie Failer, Caroline and Zach Malpass, John Brakall, and Ed Farrell are all serving weekly in our kids and youth programs. 6 of those are middle school, you guys, and thank you so much for stepping up in this way. I am so, so, so thankful and excited to see you every week. And get your feedback, and you're telling me how you're connecting with the kids and how you're enjoying it and how you're finding your groove. I think that's awesome. And I'm so excited to support you guys and just encourage you in any way that I can. And for the rest of you, thank you so much for showing up when you do and when you can. Sometimes you just have some limitations on your life, and that's so just natural and normal and good. And, those things are part of life, and we are thankful that you're giving any amount of time that you are. I know many of you stepped up and said, hey, schedule me twice instead of just once. I want to be in there as much as I can. Thank you. Every single time you show up in that space consistently and those kids get to see you, it creates a connection between you and the kids. It creates consistency for the parents. One of our new families just told me 2 weeks ago, they said, one of the things I love about Life Church is when I show up to drop my kid off, I see the same teacher and they ask how my kid is by name. And I was like, they're awesome. My team is awesome. They're awesome. They know what's up, and they're making those connections. And that meant a lot to that mom. Like I said, she's a new mom at Life Church, new within the last 2 months. 2 months. I started coming in December. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for offering your time and serving in whatever capacity you are able, because it matters so much. Okay, a couple more things. I'm sorry, this is long. I try to keep them short, but there's so much happening. Okay, rebranding. Rebranding for our kids and youth area is coming down the pike. Okay, I want you to know that because many of you ask me about t-shirts. What should I do about my t-shirt? I don't have the right size, or I never had one. Don't worry about your t-shirts. We're not ordering any more until we get our rebranding done. We want our kids' hallway to have a consistent name that's not just about kids, but also can include youth. So we're working on that. We're going to be working on that project. That project will encompass new t-shirts, new name tags, legit signs for your room and for your doorway that's now just like a laminated piece of paper. We'll get some real signs in there, colors, that's all part of that conversation. But I just want you to know that that is coming. In the meantime, if you wear your t-shirt or don't, whatever. I'm going to see if I can get name tags taken care of this week. I'm sure Torie and I can get name tags situated next week so that we will be back to giving you name tags every week, because that's just a helpful thing for the parents to know who they're dropping their kids off with. All right, let me check my list here. Okay, small group leaders who are serving weekly. I'm going to be talking with you soon about, or connecting with you somehow soon about how I can best support you. Since you're in there every week, you have unique challenges, unique questions, and unique opportunities, and we want to make the most of those. And I want to make sure that I'm encouraging and supporting you in a way that's actually helpful. So I'll be connecting with you guys specifically soon. Everyone else, we will be scheduling a team meeting for your area sometime in March or April, okay? Until that time comes, please utilize your team leaders or myself. If you have questions, concerns, ideas, I want you to know I have a long to-do list. Someone told me, I think it was Chris Harnish, I think you told me months ago. No, it couldn't have been too long ago because we haven't been in the building that long, but it was weeks ago. You suggested something about a garbage can. It's on my to-do list. I didn't forget. I just want you to know we're working on it, and your feedback does matter, and it does actually, at least when I get it, it gets written down on a list and it doesn't disappear. It might take a while to get to it on the list, but it doesn't disappear. So we're really thankful for your feedback. You guys are the ones in the room. Well, I don't know, what do they say, where the rubber meets the road? You're the ones who know what's working and what's not and what you need. So I really appreciate knowing that. I have a request that if you feel like an activity you have to do on a Sunday morning might require more space than you currently have, please do not use the hallway unless you ask ahead of time. Just because we have a lot of stuff happening in there. Sometimes every single week our middle schoolers have a large group at the end of the hallway. There's potty breaks, and then sometimes people have asked to use the hallway for a long game or something like that. So we need to coordinate with each other and make sure people always have access to the bathroom, that sort of thing. So if you are looking at your lesson and you're thinking, I don't have enough space, or I'd really love to use the hallway or the lobby or go outside or anything like that, we can totally figure something out for you that works. Just let us know ahead of time. Because there are so many of us doing what we're doing in a kind of small space back in that hallway. So we want to make that happen for you. We just need to do our best to plan ahead of time for that. Okay, and the last thing is 2 services has been going really well so far. We've been excited to see a bunch of kids coming. It's funny, some weeks it's just younger kids, and other weeks it's predominantly older kids, but either way we have enjoyed being in there. I've been in there every week so far, and I've really enjoyed it. But March 13th will be our official 2-service launch. That's St. Patrick's Day. When this happens, we're going to restart our weekly Sunday morning team meeting. Okay, those are really going to be important moving forward. That's the way I'm going to share what's happening with you guys. It's also how we're going to continue to connect with each other and share culture, share ideas, and continue being on, or create this opportunity to be on the same page with one another as we're serving our families. So until that happens, until we start those team meetings again on a Sunday, just know that you need to be ready to open your room to families and kids by 10:15 on a Sunday morning. And when we switch to 2 services, I will give you some more details on how that's going to impact us, when you need to show up, what we'll be doing for our team meeting, all that kind of stuff. That'll come out in your update next month. So you guys, you are awesome. I'm so thankful to have the opportunity to serve with you and to serve these kids. They're incredible, and they're having a good time. And Of course, everybody has good weeks and bad weeks, and that's totally normal. We're never going to get away from that. That's called being a human in living in the world with humanity. So good weeks and bad weeks, whatever. But overall, we're just having a great time. And people are telling their friends about it, and they're excited to be here, excited to be a part of what we're doing. And I'm so excited to be able to partner with you to offer any kid who walks through the doors of Life Church a consistent person and a consistent place. A person to say, hey, I see you, you matter, you have value, I'm going to show up for you, in a place that no matter what happens, they know they can come, and like there's a seat saved for them. There's a carpet square or carpet circle that's theirs. There's a couch, there's a seat, where there's a place for them. Super, super duper important for our kids to know that. So I will also say, as a mom to 2 middle schoolers right now, I am beyond excited to see the way that this program is in my world. It's like just kind of like blowing up. Just to see their room was full, and to see so many adults investing their time every Sunday just to be there with those kids and show up, it means a lot. It means a lot, and even more as those kids get older and they need other adults. So thank you guys so much. My computer's going to die, so I'm going to wrap up. But thank you guys. I'm so thankful for you, and I'll talk to you soon.